Look around you. Most people are running on autopilot. Wake up, scroll, work, eat, sleep, repeat. Same routine, no growth, no progress. And the worst part? They don't even realize they are stuck. The truth is, if you just change a few habits, you can get so far ahead that in 5 years, people won't even recognize you. Today, I'll show you 5 powerful ways to get ahead of 99% of people. I'm not going to complicate things. No fancy English, no fake motivation, just real talk that you can understand and apply from today itself. 1. Control your mind. Most people don't control their mind controls them. Think about it, how many people wake up and the first thing they do is grab their phone? One notification and boom, their mood is gone. Somebody liked their post? They feel good. Somebody ignored them? They feel bad. They are not driving their life, they are being driven. If you can learn to focus in a distracted world, you are already ahead of 99%. Because distraction is the biggest addiction today. Not alcohol, not smoking, distraction. So how do you train your mind? Start small. Give yourself 30 minutes a day where you do nothing but focus. Read a book, study, write, meditate. In those 30 minutes, don't touch your phone. It will feel uncomfortable at first, but slowly, your brain will learn discipline. Remember this, people who cannot control their mind will always be controlled by someone else. If you don't program your mind, the world will program it for you. 2. Learn skills, not just consume. Let's be real. Most people are consumers, not creators. They consume Netflix, reels, gossip, and news every single day. But do they actually learn anything? No. Here's the truth, skills are what separate the top 1% from the rest. If you have skills, you'll never be broke. If you can sell, you'll never run out of money. If you can speak, you'll always have influence. If you understand money, you'll always create wealth. But here's the sad part. Most people think learning stops after school or college. That's why they stay average. The people who keep learning after school, they build empires. Even if you just give 1 hour a day to learning a skill, imagine the progress in 1 year. That's 365 hours. That's enough to be better than 90% of people in that one skill. Ask yourself today, what am I learning that will make me valuable in 5 years? Because remember, consumers get entertained, but creators get paid. 3. Health is a cheat code. Here's something most people don't realize. Your body is your foundation. Without health, everything else collapses. 99% of people ignore their health until it's too late. They eat junk, sleep late, and then wonder why they feel lazy all the time. They drink 5 cups of coffee a day just to survive. But here's the secret: energy is the real wealth. If you wake up fresh, feel strong, and can focus for hours, you are unstoppable. Think about it. If 2 people are working on the same project, but one is tired, lazy, and unfocused, while the other has energy and clarity, who do you think will win in the long run? Always the one with health. So what can you do? Keep it simple. Sleep 7-8 hours, drink water, move your body at least 30 minutes a day, and eat food that fuels you instead of draining you. Health is not just about six-packs. It's about energy, sharpness, and consistency. That's why I call it the cheat code, because once you fix your health, every other area of your life improves automatically. 4. Think long-term. Most people want fast results. Fast food, fast money, fast success. But here's the truth. Anything fast never lasts. Look at your life right now. The habits you have, the choices you make. Where will they take you in 5 years? That's the question only the top 1% ask themselves. The rest, they live day by day. This is why so many people get trapped: quick dopamine hits from social media, quick pleasure from junk food, quick comfort from procrastination. But long-term thinkers delay comfort now for bigger rewards later. Let me give you an example. Imagine 2 people at age 20. One spends his evenings scrolling reels, the other spends it learning coding, design, or public speaking. At age 25, one has wasted 5 years, the other has built a strong skill set. Who do you think is ahead? This is the difference between short-term and long-term thinking. The 1% play long games. They don't care about next week. They care about the next decade. That's why they build wealth, impact, and freedom. 5. Environment is everything. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. That's not just a quote, it's science. If you hang out with lazy people, you'll slowly become lazy. If your circle is negative, always complaining, you will also start thinking like them. That's why most people stay stuck. They are in the wrong environment. But here's the good news. Environment is something you can change. If you don't have inspiring people around you, create a digital environment. Watch videos that teach, read books from successful minds, listen to podcasts that expand your brain. And when you do meet people in real life, choose wisely. Be around people who want to grow, people who challenge you, people who don't settle. Because here's the truth, you can have all the discipline in the world, but if your environment pulls you down every day, you won't grow. Your environment can either kill your dreams or give them wings, so choose it carefully. So let's sum this up. To get ahead of 99% of people, control your mind instead of letting it control you. Learn skills instead of only consuming. Protect your health and build energy. Think long-term, not just for the next week. And finally, build the right environment. These are simple ideas, but not easy to practice. But if you even start with one of them today, in 1 year, you'll be far ahead of the crowd. Remember, 99% of people will hear this and do nothing. The 1% will take action. So, my question to you is, are you going to stay average, or are you ready to rise above? If this video gave you value, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with one friend who needs to hear this, because the only way we grow is together.